Hello everybody and welcome to AERL Doublehead. Round 2, we're here at the Circuit of the Americas. Hope everyone is doing well. So we are into qualifying, short qualifying obviously for the Doubleheader series. Which decides the grid for the main race. A few drivers coming out on track. Let's get everything I need up. Just so I can see who's coming out first. It looks like it could be Jelly. It is Jelly. One of our tier 2 drivers in that AlphaTauri. Gonna go set his first flying lap. Hope everyone's doing well in the chat. Want to see some predictions for pole? That'd be grand. So we're doing the Circuit of the Americas, then we're off to the other side of the United States, to Miami. The Miami International Raceway. So it is going to be Jelly. Hello, everyone's pretty much out on track now, we'll see. I want to get some times on the board. So this is season 2, so there's going to be a lot of driver changes around. So we'll stay on board with Jelly. It goes through the twisted parts of Sector 2. Ready to start his first flying lap. As MG40 has a 5-place grid penalty with the collision with Alicio. They're getting a bit too close down there, aren't they? Right, we will stay on board with Jelly. We'll talk you through his first flying lap of the session. Up the hill, up the rest of the hill to turn 1. Hard on the brakes and out. Going a bit back in power as possible. And next down the way nicely. Through turn 2. Through the Max and Becker's S corners at turn 3, 4, 5. Turn 6. A little bit wide, missing the apex there. Back on the power quite quickly though. He invalidates. So we will, who's next to set a lap? I think it might be Aston Martin. Is Mr. Old School. He's also missed to invalidate his lap. Mr. O shoots. Hopefully he won't invalidate for. Just get a bit of protection. There's a few cars behind him. That's a heavy braking point. Down the long straight is another yellow flag. But you got the side out bearing down on our drivers. Really difficult to see. Speed just approaching 200 miles an hour. He's running a very, very high downforce setup. Sector 2 onto split now. Split, sorry. The purple sector, but somebody will definitely steal that from him at some point. Walk a corner this, we're going down, then back up the hill. Perfectly done now through the copy of Turkey's Istanbul of 8. 3 apex corner. Nicely done with absolute precision. Across the corner. Head towards the final corner now. Apex perfectly on to the line. It's a 1:34.6 from Stoke. Good stuff from him. Albini with a 1:35.3. Sexy, 1:35.9, and it looks in that Ferrari 1:34.3. Very nice. Mano with a 1:35.6. Visbongo's retired from the session. He's had a bit of a crash. We'll try and get on board with somebody dealing Mercedes so we can see what's going on. He's got a bit grumpy by the looks of it. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Oh, and we see that, and has grumpy spins as well. Manages to keep it out of the wall. Yeah, Fizz is out of the session. Harry Bartram sets a 1:45.3. I'm sure more of a push lap, because Alessio gets a 5-second 5-place grip penalty, the collision is longer. Retired. How weird, and little Chaz retired in the pits as well. Anyway, Harry Bartram on another flying lap. Out of the RS though, as is Mr. Mano. Big Lou, we'll stay on board with Big Lou because he's always wants to be on top of the boards. This Carp sneaks up there with a 1:34.9, Skino with 1:35.2. Big Lou with a perfect sector 2. Going down now through turn 15, now heading towards turn 16, 17, 18. This big car on his way, hopefully gets out of the way quick enough. Does perhaps do a little bit, going down now through turn 20. Back on the powers. 1:33.7. Wow, Green Beer up there with a 1:34 dead. MG Baltic just starting his first flying lap. Escoboy comes in the pits. Loomis Tub starting his first flying lap. So we'll stay on with MG Voltic going through turns 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, big spin for MG Voltic. Back of the power too early. Invalidates his lap. 11 minutes left of this qualifying session. Mr. Original Commentator is Mr. Sharkface. Yes, it's me. So, everything well, Mr. Sharkface? Nice to see you, as always. So we hop on board with Remis Tub, who's going down the long straight heading towards turn 12. Nicely done. Coming a little bit, managed to get away with it though. Seems to be a slow car in front. Hopefully they get out of the way. Would be nice. Let's get a nice little tow from the car in front though. The car quickly kind of get out of the way. Might be going to Donington on the 16th of October. You know what? I'm going to Donington with Skino on the 16th of October. Ooh, Remis Tub cutting the whole of the pit exit. It's a line of 1:37.4, but it's invalidated. So, yeah, me and Skinner will be at Donington on the 15th and the 16th for the British GT final in GB3 and GB4. I'm looking forward to it. So if you get yourself down there, Mr. Sharkface, that would be an entertaining little meetup, I think. So, looks only 11 drivers have managed to set the times on the board. 9 minutes left of this qualifying session. Jelly validating his first lap. He has got enough ERS and enough fuel to go again, so we will see what the Alvatari can put on the board. Grumpy as well, seeing up to P5, the 1:34.8. Looking like a big loose show yet again here in double headers. Out in front by 3/10 currently. Just over 9 minutes left to go as we see Jelly going through turn 4, 5 and then 6. He invalidates. Going through turn 8. There's a few drivers are definitely struggling to get a time on the board. 2 McLarens as well out of the session as well. Mr. Old School going to set his first flying lap. He's very, very close to the car in front, which I think is Mr. Mano. It is. As he puts a 1:35.6 on the board. Looks like he's going again, so see what the Red Bull can do. A few drivers out behind in this, so if he doesn't make a mistake and cause the other driver to spin out. Nice little tidy sector there from Mano. Through turn 8, heading down towards turn 10. A few cars behind him are going to get a nice tow from the Red Bull. So they'll drag him along down this long old straight with the sun blaring down into the visors of our drivers. It's very difficult to see, especially with some screen glare. The yellow flag, it's the driver get out of the way. Mano braking hard down into turn 12 now. But, you know, just very, very precise with his cornering, so he's doing very well. He's 1.1 seconds ahead on his time, which will currently stick him P7, I think. Also want to jump up there. Albini with a 1:34.7, so that's sneak up there. Garp still in P4 though. Got a little drive from here. There's a Haas round. I think it might be Harry Bartram. I'm not sure. As Mano comes around the final corner now, turn 20. To see where's he going to put that Red Bull. He jumps up to P5 with the 1:34.3 from Mano. Very good lap from Mano. Moschino 44. Flying lap to see what improvement if he does. He's currently down in his time, 300 of a second slower than his previous lap. Wonderful looking W13 heading towards turn 11. Back on the power nice and early. DRS wide open. Heading towards now down to turn 12. Looks like pretty much everybody's now out on track, setting their second or even last quick laps. Alessio, Angie Voltic, Remus Tubber, Mr. Old School yet to set laps. Harry Bartram, Alessio yet to set competitive lap times. So we'll see where Sino can put his Mercedes going through the Turkish turn 8. Going down towards turn 19. Ooh, very, very close in the exit there to invalidate now through turn 20. Where can he put that silver arrow? He comes up to the line. P4, 1:34.1. 1 second improvement. Lovely stuff from my good buddy Skino. Jelly as well up to P8, 1:34.6. Good lap from that AlphaTauri. Struggling to set a lap. He was. I will stay on board with the Williams, sorry, of Alessio 007. As he runs out of VRS, it's going to cost me a little bit of time as Son Tail comes into the session. Ooh, big spin. Lucky to avoid the wall there. Hopefully he stays there and lets all the drivers go through. Grumpy starting his first flying lap. Big Lou with a 33.1. Can anybody stop Big Lou's charge? I don't think they can. There's only a couple of people who could do it, Grumpy being one of them in that Mercedes reserving today. Nice to see the owner out and about, doing to get hands on with his racing. Very good racer as well. Let's see if he can make an improvement on a 34.8 P10 currently. Well, we never normally see Grumpy down in P10. But we will see if he can make an improvement as he heads down the long old back straight towards turn 12. 202 miles an hour we saw on that W13 just then. As he comes towards sector 2-3 split, he's 3/10 up on his time, which will only improve him by maybe which will only put him up a couple of places if he stays the way he is. As he comes now down to turns 16, 17 and 18 according to this. I'm reading a F1 track map, so it does count as 3 corners supposedly. So it comes down now through turn 20. Careful not to invalidate on the exit of that corner. He comes up to the line, he puts himself P6, 34.2. Good recovery lap there from Grumpy. Beer and the other AlphaTauri got a bit of traffic in front of him. Hopefully they get out of the way quickly. MG Voltic, Remistol and Old School still yet to set laps. 2 minutes 44 left of this session. Grumpy washed in chat. Thank you, Sharpface. As the Aston Martin gets out of his way, but I think Brimby might have backed off. He has. 2 out laps for that AlphaTauri. Mano back out again on track. We can try to make an improvement on 34.3. Let's see if he can as he starts. And yet another flying lap here. We're down to the 2 minute mark of this session now. So everyone needs to pull out there for quickest lap times now to try and top Big Lou. 8/10 gap up top to a minute to his brother actually. Looks a bit wide on exit turn 1 there from Mano, but it seems to be okay. We'll see what his sector split is. Ooh, as he invalidates his lap, that's unfortunate. Grumpy is also on an in lap. Lux is a 10th up on his time. Going down the long or straight towards turn 12. Let's see what he gets up the sector 2-3 split. He's 2/10 up on his time. I did flash a purple sector then just for a brief second. Brothers brother rivalry here in this league with Big Lou and Lux. Then Skino, Carp and then Grumpy as well. All brothers as well, so any crashes happen here, Christmas is going to be an awful time for these drivers. So Lux goes awfully wide at turn 19 and drops straight back into the pits. Brimby now is a 10th up on his time. Let's see what he can do. Skino also on a fresh set of soft tyres. See what he can improve on a 34.1, as is Carp as well. A bit of traffic running around the track now. That is a spun car at turn 19. Trying to see who that is. That is he. That is Carp. I was going to say Heating Carp, but he's changed his name now. He invalidates. Just on an outlap anyway, so now 20 seconds left of this session, so everyone needs to get round the last few corners and get onto a final lap. Especially Alessio, Voltic, Harry Bartram. As someone saw this move then. MG Voltic goes into P10 with the 134.7. Mr. Old School goes to 37.1. So now that is the session finish. So this is now or never for our drivers. Can anyone top Big Lou is the top? There's a massive train heading towards turn 3 and turn 4 behind MG Voltic. A massive train of cars. If one crashes, it could be at the end of the laps for all of them. Ooh, as Mr. Old School backs out of that lap, and you got Sexy as well. Careful how you say his name, can you stay PG? He's going to get a really nice tow from that Williams if he doesn't hold him up under braking, which doesn't want to slow him down too much. He gets back on the power. Sun glaring down on the racetrack here in Austin, Texas. MSC Albini with a 33.8. Skinner with a 33.9 as well. Lux down now to P5. Brewbeers didn't see that either, on 33.6. Lux was on a fast lap, and he had to back off. It's unfortunate for you, buddy. It's here, Heating Carp as well. I think he invalidated his lap. We didn't. He's on a 20. He's on 135 now, so he must have spun. So it looks like it's going to be Big Lou who invalidates as well. I think it could be Big Lou. To Alessio on the bottom of the board. He puts us up into P16. And that is it for qualifying, I think. Last few drivers need to cross the line. It looks like Big Lou in that Red Bull is going to take pole position here in Texas. That's a very good lap as well. Nearly half a second in front of everybody else. Very good job from Big Lou. As we always see, he's always at the top. Just waiting for Big Lou to get back in the pits. And there we are, that is qualifying finished here in COTA. Good laps from everybody by the looks of it. So we'll go through the grid for this session. Big Lou takes pole with a 33.1, nearly over half a second behind him is De Bruyne. And MSC Albini with a good result for him in P3. Skino Lux 4th and 5th. Harry Bartra, Mr. O shoots 6th and 7th. Carp and Jelly 8th and 9th. Grumpy down in P10. Esky Boy, Fake Mano 11th and 12th. MG Voltic and Sexy 13th and 14th. I didn't see the rest of it because that was too. But you get the gist. You should be able to see everything now. Grumpy in the chat says washed. But Elicio and Voltic do have 5 place grid penalties for their antics on track. See where that sticks. Obviously, if you're on that, do not ready up. And if you are new around here, please consider following. And if you've got Amazon Prime, you automatically get a Twitch Prime subscription. So if you'd like to use that on us, that would be much appreciated. It helps boost the channel. And it helps us improve the streams, improve the setups, improve the league. And it doesn't cost you anything extra other than your Amazon Prime subscription. So it'd be much appreciated. So now a bit of a break here. Obviously today in the UK we had the state funeral of Her Majesty the Queen. I think watched by millions around the world and here in the UK. Shops closed, restaurants closed, hence why I'm here, because work closed for the day. To let us pay our respects. So everything was done accordingly. It was a very, very good event. Very well planned out. Very, very well done, and a very good send-off for Queen Elizabeth. So we should be getting underway shortly, I think, here in Austin, Texas. So in a few minute breaks so everyone can stretch their legs, go to the toilet, get a drink, we'll do whatever they need to do before the start of this race. 25% race, I think it's 14 laps of this Grand Prix. So we'll see. Can anyone top Big Lou? I don't think they can. If you get predictions going in the chat. Let's see some names in the chat, please, guys. Who do you think's going to win? If you're confident, you can say yourself. If you're not, you can definitely say Big Lou. I think he's pretty much my favourite to win. Skino's also very consistent. Grumpy's also always up there. He's got Albini not that far behind them. Lux as well. Sharkface says in chat, the person who finishes first will win. Channeling his inner Will Buxton there. Sharkface, who rarely races in the league anymore. Unfortunate for him. So I think... So yeah, Skino is leading Big Lou by 20 points. So Big Lou needs to outscore Skino by 20 points to get back on top. Sharkface says he can't race much as much anymore because I think he's actually working now. Welcome to my world, buddy. I can't race as much anymore because I work 6 days a week. So hence why I do commentary, because it's a lot easier and I'd have to practice for it. There we go, we've got the nod. I don't think we've got the nod, I think so we're readied up early. But we are underway in 20 seconds. Growing up is a trap. True, yeah, very true. Slow box, well said. Good sir, somebody read it up early. So here I've got to get a hefty qualifying ban for the next session. No, it was actually Grumpy. So I think Grumpy read it up early and I think everyone was ready as we are underway for the formation lap. This gives our drivers a chance to heat their tyres, heat their engines, heat their brakes, get their launch maps on the go, make sure their starts are good. So we see Big Lou leading the way for these guys. Yeah, 14 laps. Oh, excuse me. 14 laps of this Grand Prix. Alicia, and obviously now we have Sontail as well, who joins us a little bit late, down in 20th. In Alpha and Mayo, obviously a one-stop strategy. Let's see what tyres everyone has gone onto. So it looks like it softs most of the way round, apart from Sontail, Little Chaz, Grumpy and Skino. All on the medium compound tyre. The alternate strategy here in the US. Will it be quicker? We'll find out. I think Skinner's got the pace to do it, but there's 5 cars behind him, all on the fresh softs. So we'll see. Big Lou's coming through sector 3 now, ready to get underway here. So it comes through the final corner now to line up on the grid. Will we see any 360s from anybody? It's not really convenient, but it's nice for the stream to see these. So we'll as they warm up their front and rear tyres, ready for their starts. Brewing beer disqualified from the session. Big burnout there from Grumpy, getting all those heat, all that heat into his rear tyres for a good start. As we see Little Chaz lining up, Missio and then Sontail. Right, I need a good view from this, so we are going to stay on with the front of the pack. Trying to get good angles as we can. 3, 4, 5 lights. And we are underway. Skino caught that start fantastically. It's hitting the nail on the head up into P3. Already going to go 3 abreast into turn 1. Big Blue's already got still got the lead. It's a brilliant bit. There's been a bit of a mess up behind them. There's cars absolutely everywhere from the start, but Lux managing to squeeze past his brother. And they're on the Red Bull to gain the lead of this race. Skino up into P3 from the start. There's like a couple of cars in the back. Kari Barch, Melissa, Fizzbungle, Fake Mano and Sexy as well. Getting caught up in that little start collision. But looks with a fantastic scar, as did Skino. That looks like an insane start. Definitely so sharp face as he heads down the long goal straight for the first time in this race. No DRS as of yet, obviously. That starts lap 3. Everyone seemed to have got away well. There's a slow going Williams down there towards turn 11. But Skino, fantastic start from him. He is already up on positions. Locks up 4 positions to lead this Grand Prix so far. We're around the outside in Skino and De Bruyne, and somehow got past Lou. So yes, a fantastic start from him. There's also Esky Boy as well. Up into P6, Sontail up into P11. From the race start, caught with a 3-second time penalty already for multiple warnings. Harry Bartram down 13 places, that's unfortunate. This looks trying to get some heat back into those soft tyres. Relatively good start from our drivers, another yellow flag. It looks like it's Alicio round. So both Williams at the back. Is he out? I don't think he's out. He's back running again. So the yellow flag will get itself gone. De Bruyne on the back of Mr. O'Shoots for P4. But fantastic from our top guys here. So if we can see De Bruyne looking for a move towards turn 10, but he's backing out of it. I think they're going to the straight. So this is kind of close to battle on the track. There's another yellow flag. That is, it's Grumpy OP. Grumpy is round at turn 8, I think that is. Turn 8 towards turn 9. So he's down in P15. That is fortunate. There's another yellow flag. That is a full course safety car. Unsure what happened there. There's nobody retired. Harry Bartram pits, which is really good for him as a safety car. I don't know, it's just a VSC. There's no safety car on track. It looks like Alessio is round. He's back going again. Does he have a front wing? No, he does not. So yeah, so looks with a fantastic start as well. Big Lou now right on the back of him. As Manor picks up a drive-through penalty for driving under virtual safety car, for speeding under virtual safety car, sorry. That is unfortunate. Whereas De Bruyne as well, also on the back again of Mr. O'Shoot. But we have to hop on the battle for lead now. DRS is now enabled, which they won't get until the long back straight. Big Lou going to make a move. No, he's too far back. There's another yellow flag. It's Alessio again around. Maybe that's contact with Harry Bartram, I'm not sure. The little Chaz up 10 positions as well, up into P8. There's nothing really else happening on the track apart from the battle for this lead. Here the Ferrari and the Red Bull. 3 tenths, just over now, 4 tenths now separate these two. Lux is an absolute fly. Alessio is round again at turn 17. But now let's see what DRS will do for the Red Bull and Big Lou here. So Lux activates his ERS, DRS and ERS open for Big Lou. He's down board with that Red Bull. He's going to go round the outside in towards turn 12. Looks like the move could be done here. Side by side through turn 12. They're going to stay side by side. I don't know why I didn't mean to do that. But it's still side by side. Heading towards turn 15. Alessio retired in the pits. But Big Lou has the lead of this race. Fantastic driving from these two here. Side by side through most for a lot of sector 3. As Alessio retires in the pits. Unfortunate ending for him, but yeah, fantastic racing there from Big Lou and Lux. So now Big Lou looking to push away now with a fast lap of the race of 37.2. There's another yellow flag. It's Grumpy again. Whether contact was made between him and Fizz or him and Sec C, I don't know, but it looks like the Aston Martin's going to go round the inside of turn 1. Going to go side by side. Looks like the Aston Martin's got the move done. Lovely stuff there from Aston Martin. As we see now Mano on the back of Mr. Old School. Can he get himself up out of P12 and into some points? Harry Bartram sets a fast lap in the race on medium tyres of 37 dead. Nicely done from him. There's another yellow flag. It's Grumpy again at turn 8. He's obviously struggling so much on those warm soft tyres. As Skino gets the move done with DRS on Lux and the back straight. So now he'll be looking to capitalise on that and head towards Big Lou. Now he's in the DRS zone. So 1.4 seconds separates top 3 and then De Bruyne. But never count out De Bruyne. He is quick as anything. He would catch up to the back of that pack quite quickly. So Skino will get DRS. Lug will get DRS. But Skino gets fast lap of this session with 36.9 on the medium tyres. There's another yellow flag. It's a Ferrari. It looks like it's Albini. Down there. Down at turn 15, sorry. Spinning round. Maybe collision with Grumpy, I don't know. But yeah, now Lux still hanging on to the back of that Mercedes of Skino. As Mano makes it up to P13. Fizz and Sexy trading places. Towards turns 3, 4, 5 and 6. But it looks like the Aston Martin's staying ahead at this point in this race though. Esky Boy looking to use his DRS down the back straight to get P5 away from Mr. O'Shoots. Let's see if he can do it. Mr. O'Shoots instantly goes to the inside line, trying to break that. So he makes his 2 defensive moves. So it's like a perfect race here. So it looks like Esky Boy going to go. Ooh, a little dummy around the inside, goes around the outside. But Mr. O'Shoots still stays ahead at this point. Jelly and Little Chaz. Ooh, very close racing from there. A bit of a dive from Jelly there. Makes him up into P7. Another yellow flag. It's MG Voltic as Little Chaz picks that position down the inside of turn 15. MG Voltic retires in the pits as well. Not a good day in the Williams camp. There, Skino and... So Skino is now going to inherit the lead of this race. Big Lou and Lux both pit at the same time. De Bruyne Beer pits. Oh, De Bruyne Beer got held up in the pits. That's unfortunate. That's going to cost him a lot of time. Sontail, Little Chance, Esky Boy and Skino stay out at this point in the race. We will get tyres up now. So obviously mediums are the tyre of choice for the pitters as well. Esky Boy obviously is going to probably end up pitting this lap, as is Sexy and Fizz, which we shall see. Everyone's pretty much on mediums at this point. Keep up the tyre graphic for now. Chaz had his nose in Jelly's diffuser slow box, I definitely agree. There, Lux looking to try and make some places up after pitting. So we shall see if he can take P6 away from the Aston Martin. And then you got Fizz right behind him as well, who is in DRS range. But can we see Lux go down the inside of turn 12? Is he there before the corner? Oh, corner's even there. He's made the move done before the corner even arrives. Good work from the Ferrari, still repping that Monza special livery. Looks fantastic. The yellow and the red, in my opinion. People don't like it. They're allowed their opinions, but I love it. So Lux up into P6. Now 2.5 seconds away from Big Lou. It's Esky Boy pits from P4 to get on some mediums. So the medium runners now obviously running the top 3. Can they get the gap they need to get on a set of softs and come out in front? I doubt it at this point, but as the rest of the softs runners pit, the yellow flag looks like it's Harry Bartram. It is Harry Bartram, down in 17th there through turn 15, on the exit at turn 15. Is he up and running again? Quickly jump down to that. He is back up and running again. So some gaps starting to form now between our drivers after the pit stops. Well, the first round of stops, I've just got the medium runners to go. Grumpy looking to try and make some progress after a couple of spins in the early stages of this race. Halfway through this race now, Skino out in front currently, but Big Lou is catching him. So will Grumpy make the necessary move up into P9 through DRS? As Mr. O shoots past Esky Boy. Horrible camera angle there from the game, so appreciate that. Thank you. Can't even see. Makes absolute send. He has trust in Remis. But he stays currently P10 after a couple of spins, so that's an extra point for the Mercedes camp. But you'll see a bit of a snap on the exit there of turn 15. This Big Blue sets fast lap of 36.2. That must have been a push lap. Let's look at his ERS. No. Okay. 92% ERS there for the Red Bull. Grumpy will get DRS down this bit straight, but Remis is absolutely flying now in front. DRS is not affecting whatsoever. Very late on the brakes there from Grumpy. A bit of a wide entry, so next into turn 1, which gifts Jelly P10. Fantastic little move from that AlphaTauri there. Puts Grumpy out of the points. Oh, not anymore though, because Jelly picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Harry Barch picks up a 3-second time penalty again for multiple warnings. Esky boy Mr. O'Shoot still having at it. The Haas trying to get past up into P7. Would DRS? DRS is going to be wide open down this main straight. Got a little camera angle there, but can the Haas get the move done before the corner's even there? He does, back on the racing line. Ooh, Mr. O'Shoot trying to make a sneaky dive down the inside, but he doesn't. As Esky now gets P7. Jelly looking to try to make use of those fresher tyres. Takes P9 away from Remis. It's kind of the close action we've got on track currently. Skinny a little Chaz out in front. So he's still yet to pit, as is Sontail. So we shall see if Jelly can get past that Alfa Romeo with DRS down the main straight later on the brakes than Remis. Maybe a little bit early on the brakes from Remis, trying to psych him out a bit as Grumpy heads into the pits. There's a yellow flag. It looks like it's heating carb. It is heating carb down at turn 17. Mano with 36.1 fastest lap of this session with no ERS, so that was that. So Mr. O'Shoot, Fizz and Sexy still on the back of each other. Still very, very close as he car retires in the pits. Down in 17th. Unfortunate for him, there's a yellow flag. It's a Aston Martin. Looks like it's Mr. Old School at turn 7. Unfortunate for him, for he was running very, very well up in 10th. But unfortunate for him to drop down. Big Blue catching up quickly to the back of that Alfa Romeo of Sontail on those fresher tyres. Skino jumps into the pits. Let's see where he comes out. Will the overcut work for him? Does a different tyre strategy work for him? We shall find out as Fizz and the Aston Martin is still going at it through turn 14. Still only 4/10 separates those two. Lux goes through. Big Blue goes through. Room Beer goes through. And Esky Boy's not that far behind either. So Skinner's on those fresh soft tyres now. Give him a bit of advantage. Sontail comes out on fresh softs. Right in front of his teammate. So, yeah, Fizz and Sexy still. Almost nose to tail. 4/10 separates these two currently. Just can't seem to get past him. Both on no ERS. We will see if Fizz can get past him. Only for P12. Every position matters, but Jelly looking to try and make his way up to P9 yet again. Gonna buy this time wisely. Remis has pretty much all of his ERS still intact, whereas Jelly only has like 5%. That's going to cost him a little bit of straight line speed, bit of engine power, so Remis should be comfortably in front before the corner, and he is. So still P10 for Jelly Frerick. Little Chaz now pits from the lead of this race. Harry Bartram gets another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Chaz gets off those medium tyres, see where he comes out. probably around P7, I think. So now Skino on a charge on those fresher tyres, trying to get past the Broombeer and get up onto that podium. Jelly managed to get past Remis as well. Jelly with a bit of a defence, but Remis to go down the inside of turn 1. Cuts that corner, gets 3-second time penalty for doing so. Jelly gets a really good exit. They're going to stay side by side through turn 2 and turn 3. But Jelly comes out ahead before turns 5, 6. Very well done there from those two. Good side by side racing, what we like to see here. Grumpy picks up the fastest lap of this session. Didn't see what it was. 36 something. So Skino now right on the back of the Broombeer. Managed to get past for the corners even there. ERS and DRS helped him out there, and obviously the quicker tyre as well. So his next victim will be Lux if he can catch up in time. Only 3 laps left of this Grand Prix, so every lap counts in this point. Remis as well, going to go down the inside of turn 12, side by side again. A little bit wide there from Jelly. Managed to keep the position though through turn 13. Fantastic racing from these two, is what we like to see. Fizz Bungle and Sexy still going at it, like they've been doing for most of this race as Mano. Also, oh no, no, glitching for a second. Still going side by side through turn 15 now. Looks like it's Jelly round at turn 17. He was running points, he's no longer in the points. It's Fizz and Sexy still going side by side through turn 18. Fantastic racing from everybody on track here. And it picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Fizz and the last one is very much close together. Jelly pits as well with, looks like with damage. No front wing change there, it's just a fresh set of tyres. Interesting. Little Chaz now on the back of Mr. O shoots on the fresher tyre. Ooh, very, very close. Just been 3-second time penalty multiple warnings. That is kind of ruined that battle there. Now, Remis has tried on track. Not going to be. It's too late for a safety car. Might be a VST. The little Chaz goes on the outside towards turn 12. Gets that move done up into P6. But Remis down at heading towards turn 10. Out of this Grand Prix. Having a really good battle with Jelly as well up at the front. Yes, unfortunate for Remis as well. So Lux was a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So that pretty much gives Skino P2 for now. Unless something changes. Fizz and Sexy still going at it. Go down to the wire of this race, I think, than these two. Some fantastic race and fantastic trust from these two. So he shoots, has DRS on Little Chaz. There's another yellow flag. It's Harry Bartram down at turn 10. Get lapped in a minute if he gets out of the way quick enough. Skino is on a hunt. Bit of a gap now between Fizz and Sexy. He's breaking that second gap. Good showing from these two here. Skino's underneath that 2-second gap now. .9 seconds now with no DRS as well down that back. Only 5% ERS. Big Glue has 100% ERS. He's looking to maybe try and go for a push lap last lap. But I have no doubts he will end up winning this race. So as well as Jay picks up another 3-second time penalty for false warnings. There's a yellow flag. Harry Bartram again down at turn 17. Pretty much gifts Big Glue. Maybe some DRS? No, it was after the respawn. So now we're going to go for a fast lap 10. Looks like he's going to now. There's a fastest lap. 35.4 from Skinny. He needs to find 0.8 second on this lap. There's another yellow flag. Harry Bartram again? Don't think so. Leave the penalties up there. So, little Chaz up 12 positions, as is Sontail. Looks with a fantastic start up in P2. Little Chaz looking to try and take P5 away from Eskimo. Will he manage to do it in time? I've lost all game audio. There we're back. So is Big Lou improving on his time? I don't know. Has MSC Albini retiring in the pits? Has he retired in the pits, or is he retired on track? No, he's crashed at the last corner. Oh no. That's unfortunate. Big Lou is 4/10 up on his time. Needs to find another 4/10 somehow. 50% ERS, I reckon he could do it. Looks like the grid is going to stay as it is, as we stay on with Mr. Big Lou. He's going to come across the last corner now to win the first round of the US Grand Prix. Here, Lux follows him and Skino snatches P2 away from him. Here, De Broombeer 4th, Little Chaz 5th, Sontail 6th, Mr. O'Shoot 7th. Sontail with an absolutely fantastic race for him, starting last up into 8th. Mano coming around the last few corners now. Good race from him. Fizz Bungle up 6 positions to P10 after getting knocked out of quali. But with the penalties, Sexy managed to finish P10 and he gets overtaken by Grumpy as well. It's unfortunate Mr. Old School Jelly, who was running really well in this race, coming around the last few corners, now the last car to finish. Running really well, unfortunately had a spin. As he comes around the finish line now to finish the race. Very good driving from our guys here. So good drive well from Chaz. As we hopefully get the podium celebration. As we head towards my AERL Big Lou in that Red Bull gear. Top step of the podium there. Skino P2, Lux in that yellow Ferrari outfit in P3. P4 De Broombeer, Little Chaz started 18th, finished 5th. Good race from him. Esky Boy, Mr. O'Shoot's good battle in between them two, 6th and 7th. Suntail up from last to 8th. Good race for him. Mano P9, Sexy P10, Grumpy down in P11, Fizz 12th, Mr. Old School 13th, Jelly and Harry Bartram 14th and 15th, and then see Albini obviously getting classified. He's on the last lap. 16th, and we unfortunately lost Remis Tub, who crashed at turn 10. And up MG Voltic and Alicio all retiring in the pits. So very good first race here at the Circuit of the Americas. So we are going to get the lobby set up for the second race. So as soon as I get the invite to the session, I shall go and join it. So yeah, Grumpy starts me out, and Grumpy is notoriously good at Miami, as is Big Lou as well, so it'll be interesting to see how far up the grid Big Blue can start, as he is starting last. So just bear with us for a couple of minutes, folks, while we just set up the lobby, and we will be back shortly with the Miami round of this USA double. Hello, welcome everybody to Miami here in race 2 of this USA doubleheader. I can hear myself through my phone, the stream's looking okay. Thanks everyone for hanging around. And we are waiting for players currently. Trying to get this race underway. Miami International Race Track. Right outside the Hard Rock Stadium, home to the NFL Miami Dolphins. This track produced good race in real life Formula 1. The NFL helmets given instead of race winners' caps. So, very interesting to see. It's a bit of a different spin on the regular Pirelli race winners' cap. So they've got Pirelli race winners' NFL helmet, which was very good to see. So 19 corners, three big straights to be fair, and three DRS zones. Yes, 3 DRS zones. Yep. For the 5.41 kilometre circuit. So as we wait for the drivers to ready up, select their setups. So we are getting the nod now from the race directors. Let's get this race underway here in Miami. Can we see Big Lou and Skino go through the field to get up to the top steps of the podium as yet again we start the formation lap. Gives our drivers a chance to heat up their tyres, engines and brakes. So the start grid looks like this. Harry Bartram on softs, Jelly on softs, Mr. Old School on mediums, Fizz Bongle in 4th on softs, Grumpy and Sexy on 5th and 6th, both on mediums. Fake Mano on softs in 7th, Silent Tail in 8th on mediums. 8th and 9th, Mr. Shoots, Mist and Esky Boy, both on softs, 9th and 10th. Little Chaz P11 on mediums, DeBrone Beer and Lux, both on softs. Skino doing the same strat as before in 14th, starting on the medium tyres. And Big Blue on softs, MSC Albini, Remis, Tub, Carp and MG Voltic all on softs, and Alicia at the back starting on the medium tyres. So 5.41 kilometres, 19 corners, 3 DRS zones. Grumpy to bin it within the first 5 laps and Carp to get a penalty first lap. That's Shark Face's predictions. If that's the case, Shark, I will buy you a drink at Donington if you decide to turn up. If that's the case, if that's my word. So you're not 18 yet, so it can't be a beer, so I can buy you a nice refreshing Coke. Other soft drinks are obviously available. But yeah, if that's the case, then yeah, I will buy you a soft drink. As we see, the leader of the pole sitter in this race, Harry Bartram, getting up to his grid spot. Bit of a gap though to then you got Grumpy just crossing the last corner now. Oh, he does a nice 360 there for sort of a 360 for stream. Thanks for that, Grumpy. You see the rest of the pack lining up now. Skino, Big Lou, Albini, Carp, Voltic, and Alicio. Why do I get the really bad camera angle to start this off? Anyway, here we go. Race 2 here in Miami. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Held quite a while, and away we go. Harry Bartram gets a good start, as does Grumpy OP. A fantastic start from the Mercedes, absolutely catching everybody off guard. Up into P3 already, side by side with Fizz Bungle. Jelly managed to take the lead away from Harry Bartram. Everyone seems to have gotten away well. The MSL Beanie hasn't started, or he just started, and big shock, Big Lou before turn 1 is last place. So Grumpy 4. Mano up into Greenberg up into P9, sorry. Skeena managing to avoid all of that carnage up into 15th. Yeah, fantastic start. It was a set side by side towards turn 11. 12, but looks seems got the move done. Up into P5. Fantastic start. Again, see the positions. Again with a fantastic start. But yeah, Jelly managed Bartram. Grumpy with a fantastic start as well, as did Carp up to 11th. Fantastic start from. Ooh, wow. Sexy as well. Careful rejoining track. Little Chaz spins as well. Wow. Pretty much gifts 16th. This Grumpy pit, so Shima got damage from the start. So he is now last. Didn't get a pen, so now it's the shark face. Looks up to P3. After Grumpy pitting and Fizz Bungle spinning. It's fantastic. Got 10 positions just after lap 2. And Carp up 11 positions up in P11. Looking to try and make the move on Mr. Old School heading towards round turn 10 now, as we see. He's got no ERS left, but can he make a move before? He's going to go 3 abreast, going to go down into turn 11. Both Alpines and the Aston Martin will go 3 wide. Mr. Shoots manages to go through. Carp goes off track. This will pick up 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings. As Carp makes some moves off track. That's a little bit ropey, but we'll see if the stewards say anything about that. Carp up into P6. Race hit DRS obviously not yet activated. So it's just going to be a case of straight line speed. Long goal straight heading towards turn 17 here in Miami. Good start from Lux, obviously, as we said. A good start by Carp as well, up into P6. Haas round, looks like a Haas round, is that? No, it wasn't a Haas round, somebody was round. Not sure who it was. Skino up into 10th, I couldn't see him there, up into 10th place after starting P14. Skino gets 5 second penalty for ignoring yellow flags. That's going to upset him a little bit, but I'm sure the stewards could probably remove that after the race if he doesn't serve the penalty in the pit stops. Mano up into P7. P4 running a good race as Eskimo leaves the session because he just lagged out. Big Lou up in 17th. Battling with the Aston Martin of Sexy. Down into turn 10 they go, round turn 10 they go, into turn 11. Then they go 3 wide into turn 11. Big Lou trying to sneak down the middle of the. He goes, I can't speak. Tries to go round the outside. Looks fantastic for Big Lou. Around the outside of 3 cars towards turn 14 and 15. Fantastic. Well, he's got a phenomenal job to do. As Harry Bartram makes his way back up into second. There's just a little glitch in the old team. Mano and Carp go side by side. A few corners. The Broombeer picks the fastest lap of this race. 30.6. Most Sponge shoots, and there is Carp's first penalty. So you're only 4 laps away here, Mr. Sharkface. That's unfortunate, but hey, that was a bet. Lux now up into P2 after starting 13th on the grid. Again, Lux are very good at getting these starts. Just to hop on board with it. Managing DRS well as well. Harry Bartram with DRS and DRS up to try and make a move into turn 11. He might be a bit too far back. Takes the inside line, going to be late on the brakes. Looks like it's going to be Lux. Harry Bartram's got the inside line. Lux got the inside line for the next corner. 12. Held the position nicely there. Lux did. Mano and Carp still very, very close together, which can only mean one thing. So one of them's going round. Carp defending really well from Mr. Mano. Let's see what he's got with DRS down this back straight. Alicia picks up a 3-second time penalty. Warnings in P16. DRS activated for the Red Bull. Can he make the move on Heat and Carp for the corners even there? Carp defending for his absolute life. Mano makes the dive down the inside, goes a little bit deep. Which gifts Carp the position back. Skinner up into P9. Charging through the field. As we see Fizzbungle pitting early. 5-second time penalty for speed in the pit lane for McLaren. Big Lou up into 11th. Harry Bartram and Lux still on the back of each other. Sontail on the back of the Broombeer as well. Mano managed to get through Heat and Comps. A yellow flag out of turn 1. Yellow flag turn 2 as well. Who is that? That is Mr. Old School. I think it's Mr. Old School down in 17th. Oh, there's a safety car. Safety car now being deployed. Full course yellow flag. Snow overtaken. Drops speed down to 40%. The last lap. So yeah, full course safety car lap 5. Let's see what people do as they head into the pits. We will jump on the tyres to have a look. Sharkface says, I mean, Carp got a penalty and Grumpy did get kind of spin, so it wasn't within the first 5 laps. And Carp didn't get a penalty in the first 5 laps, did he? The first lap, sorry. So Sharkface, it doesn't count, mate. As Jelly hops into the pits, as does Lux, as does Harry Bartram, as does everybody at this rate. It'd be silly not to pit. Sontail pits as well, so those soft tyres are going to last a long way. Carp pits, Skino pits, look, Chaz stays out. So this picks up another 5-second time penalty speed in the pit lane. Half the grid pits. Grumpy on those hard compound tyres. As Chaz catched up to the safety car. Oh, nearly gets rear-ended by Esky Boy. Luckily to avoid that one. That red Mercedes safety car going to lead this pack as we get everyone back together again. Here, the beautiful shot of that fake marina they did. Let's park some boats on some painted wood. You see a wonderful view of Hard Rock Stadium as well. Camera angle that was. Thank you in the game for that. So everyone pretty much on fresh tyres now, apart from the top 2. They may have just messed up their own races here. AMG GTR safety car looking really, really nice in that red livery. Massive rear wing. Skino got messed up by pit stop. Yeah, he did, down in 16th now, Skino is. Also got held. Big Lou up into 17th as well. So little Chaz out in front. Yet to pit, so Jelly has the net lead of this race. Harry Bartram managing to get past Lux before the pit stops. Carp up into 8th. Mano down in 12th. And Grumpy at the back of the grid on fresh soft tyres. There's Esky-Boy, no, Esky-Boy pits. We'll put him to the back of the grid. That's a very, very brave move there from the Haas. One of its home Grand Prix here in America. So there, that gives Jelly P2. One more lap under safety car by looks of it. And Mano also pits as well onto hard tyres. It's a bold move from Mr. Mano. White wall hard tyres go on Mano's car. Brave old strategy there from the Red Bull. Hard tyres are going to be slow against these medium and soft runners. But they are definitely going to last the rest of this session, so we'll see the safety car goes down the first DRS. Great. Shima will come in this lap. So we'll see how good a restart the fresh tyre runners get on little Chaz. Get another really good view of Hard Rock Stadium there as my PC decides to crash. Don't think we're going to lose a stream though, folks, because I'm streaming from the Xbox. My PC just decided to cut itself off for no reason whatsoever. Oh no, we're back. Okay, yeah, cool. PC works. So there it is. Race control safety car in this lap, which gives control of the pack to little Chaz. No excessive starting and stopping as we see a sea of weaving cars down this straight towards turn 17. As much heat into those tyres as possible. Now caught up. The safety car is now in the pit lane. I'm going to stay on with Jelly for the restart if I can. Looks like he's gone now, so little Chaz is now underway, gets back into green flag racing. Looks like Harry Barcher as well caught the restart fantastically, as did De Bruyne and Sontail. Also Lux as well, so little Chaz still out in front from the restart. Sontail on the back of Lux on those fresher, softer compound tyres side by side with Harry Bartram goes Lux. Ooh, contact between Lux and Harry Bartram, oh no. Harry Bartram running really, really well. Lux up into P5. Now P4, have to take a P4 away from De Bruyne there. Fantastic rate. Maybe not fantastic racing, but aggressive racing, we should say, from Lux there. The Broombeard looks to go round the outside of turn 11. Gets the inside line for turn 12. So he's got that move done. They're still side by side there. Then towards turn 13. Ooh, Lux pushes the Broombeard out wide. Very aggressive from Lux we see here. Actually no DRS after the safety car. Big Blue up into P13. Nice little front on view of Big Blue's face. Get up into P13. Skino up into P11 after that restart. So it looks like Skino's going to try and make a move on. Oh no, Remus Tubbs going to go around the outside of Mr. Old School. He does, as does Skino. No. Yep, yes, he got the move done before the last corner. Skino's on an absolute charge now on those fresh, soft tyres. Sontail up into P3. Harry Bartram with a 5-second time penalty for speed in the pit lane, and he retires in the pits. So yeah, Skino up into P10. Carp and De Bruyne go side by side through turn 9. Seems to have got the move done. As a yellow flag, it's obviously just Harry Bartram's AI sat in the pit lane. Nothing to worry about yet. Carp up into P5. Making that move from De Bruyne, but it's De Bruyne going to get back at him. Carp pretty much forces him out wide. Keeps P5 there. See down here there's Mr. Old School's dropping back a little bit. As we see Grumpy round at turn 12. Grumpy's not having a good race weekend, is he? As Lux makes the move up to P3 there from Jelly. Now, now he's in P3, and also Carp got the move on Jelly as well before turn 17's even there. Side by side they go through turn 17. So Carp got the move done, he's up into P4. Good start there from Carp. DRS now enabled as a yellow flag. It's Skino. It's Skino. Skino in the pits with damage. Oscar's 5-second time penalty for speed in the pit lane. Carp up 14 positions from P18. Locks up 10 positions up into P3. Esky Boy retires in the pits. Both Hasses out of this session. Big Lou up into P9 as well, starting from nearly the back after lap 1. So 4 laps remaining in this race. Esky Boy leaves the session. I think he's having some internet problems as well, so good on him to retire from the session. But Lux and Sontail going side by side through turn 11. Sontail keeps that place. And an inch off that of Romeo's gearbox. DRS though down that back straight. Interesting line there from Lux. We'll see, but they both get DRS. Down the back straight, Carp gets another 3-second time penalty. As he's down in P10, looks like he's spun. Down in P10. Broombeer up into P4 now. As Sontail looks to take the lead in this race, which he does before the corner's even there. So I clicked onto Mano. But yeah, Sontail looking to lead this race. But he's got a charge in Luke Chaz and a charge in Lux behind him. And no ERS either. Luke Chaz to get the lead in this race before the corner's even there. Keep doing it, I keep missing the action. There we go, but Sontail going round the outside, keeping that inside line, sorry. Kept that move done. I think he'll help the lead of this race. But Lux is right on the tail of Little Chaz. Can Lux make use of that DRS down this long back straight? We'll see 14% DRS on that Ferrari now. 44% for the McLaren. There's another yellow flag. Don't think it's anything. I think they're back underway. So yeah, DRS wide open for both Little Chaz and Lux as Little Chaz tries to get down the inside. That's a virtual safety car. Safety car for what? Don't know. VSC. Little Chaz managed to take the lead of this race before the yellow flag came out. VSC came out. So Carp down in P15 now. Having to make a pit stop. Skino down at P17. Big Lou up into P6. Charging his way through the field. Is our Season 2 champion, Big Lou. Little Chaz now eventually pits off those medium tyres. Yeah, a little bad move, has to drop him right the way back. That gifts the lead of this race to Sontail. Virtual safety car still out, so much can be done now. Heaton Carp with a 5-second time penalty speed in the pit lane and retires from the race. Big Lou now up into 5th after Chaz pitting. Gives him an extra position. Oh, Albini with a 20-second time penalty for speeding on the safety car. 20 seconds. That's pretty much ruined his race. 20-second time penalty. Big Lou on the back of Mr. O'Streets for P4. Will he do it before the corner's even there? He does. Big Lou on an absolute charge in his last few laps of this Miami Grand Prix. Jelly and Alessio and Remis as well, and Albini. And Fizz. And little cute. Ooh, as Albini's round. It's Fizz for a second time, but it's one is Albini. Going for that really twisty turn, 14-15. Manages to spin itself around, but locks in the lead of this race. 2 laps to go here in Miami. Chauffeur says it's just the equivalent of a drive-through. Oh yeah, 20 seconds, that kind of makes sense. That's a really harsh penalty though. For MSE Albini. Big Lou up into P4 now and on absolute charge. Try and get onto that podium. 2 laps to go here in Miami. Alessio and Remis still going to go side by side into turn 1. Alessio gets the move done. But Remis goes back at him through turn 2. Albini retires in the pits. Which is understandable. Alessio and Remis still going side by side. Then towards turn 4. Alessio is in front. They're still pretty much side by side at this point. Scarce as fast as that this race. 30.1. Still side by side. Heading towards turn 9. Fantastic racer from these two. Good to have somebody you can trust to race alongside with. As the Broom Beer is on the back of Santel. Will he get the move down into turn 11? Also, Santel goes deep, which gives Bigelow a bit more time as well. So Bigelow will get DRS down the back straight as well. So Broom Beer is literally on that gearbox, that Alfa Romeo. Them two battling, it's gifting Bigelow a load of time. So now Bigelow on the DRS. Santel goes instantly for the inside line, trying to break that toe. Can they get anywhere close to making a move? I don't think they can. As we head towards the final lap of this Grand Prix. Stay on board now for trying to see Bigelow trying to go through, make his way through the field. Trying to get up into that podium, is getting close now. Alpha Tower and Red Bull going to go side by side through turn 1. Bigelow and Broom Beer still side by side, but Broom Beer managed to stay in front. Bigelow on an absolute charge. Never count out Bigelow. Oh, the Broom Beer's Bigelow tries to go around the outside of turn 4. He does before turn 5. That's a fantastic move there from Bigelow. Now through turn 6 and turn 7. Bigelow right on the back of Santel as well. Can he make use of that DRS and get himself onto the second step of that podium? Let's see. No ERS left though, but DRS now open wide there for the Red Bull. Takes the quick ahead sideline. Is he going to make it for the corners even there? He does. Going to go side by side. Bigelow's already in front before turn 11. There seems to be some front wing gone. It is. It's the Broom Beer's front wing's gone. Bigelow up into P2 after starting 15th. I'm not like this guy is too quick. But again, looks for a fantastic start. Got him right at the top of this circuit now. So as he comes through now down to turn 17. And then now turn 18 and then turn 19 to win the second half of the US double headers is Miami. Big Lux. And second with a fantastic drive is Bigelow. Santel as well with another great drive. De Broom Beer 4th. Just shoots 5th. Voltic and Remis. Fizz dropping down a bit as well. Alessio 10th. Jelly Pete. Oh, Jelly's gone up to 10th now. Aston Martin stays 12th. Skino and Grumpy, the two Mercedes. Disappointing race from them to P13 for Skino, P14 for Grumpy, and 15th Fake Mano, and then Mr. Old School finishing in P16. What an exciting doubleheader race here in the US. Bigelow obviously get the driver of the day, but my driver of the day is going to Lux. 2 driver of the week. That's good to Lux. 2 fantastic starts, 2 very competitive races from him. Aggressive but safe driving. So well done, Lux, for getting my driver off the weekend, as we said. Driver of the whole day. We shall see the podiums and we'll outro this stream. There we see Lux on top of the podium, finishing P3. Last race, P2, but P1 in this race. Good points haul for Ferrari and himself in the championship. Good points for Big Lou as well. So there we are. So here is your finishing order for the Miami Grand Prix. Lux and Big Lou take the top 2 steps of the podium. Sontail and Broombeer 3rd and 4th. Mr. O'Shoes and Voltic 5th and 6th. Roman Stubble which has 7th and 8th. Spitz and Jelly 9th and 10th. Alicio and Sexy 11th and 12th. 2 Mercedes down to 13th and 14th. Mano and Old School 15th and 16th. Then our DNFs, Albini, Carb, 2 Haas. Unfortunately unable to finish this race. So yeah, thank you very much for joining us all. If you are new around here, please consider dropping a follow. Thank you as well to our sponsors, Invigorate and the Almex company. So thank you very much for watching here in these US double headers. We will see you